Now, just before we dig deeper into this video's title, I just want to say yes, I am looking forward to these games and I will be playing them all at some point. Alright, yes, I'm aware that I'm a Halo channel, and yes, I'm aware that I made a video saying that Halo Infinite doesn't need to compete with Call of Duty and the likes of such. But the reality of the situation is, yes, Halo Infinite is doing its own thing and it's differentiated itself from the rest of the competition, but at the same time, it still needs to fight for that player base. It needs to retain players in the long term and capture them initially. But to me, there's a certain beauty about Halo Infinite that makes it much more of a compelling product when compared to its peers on the market. So let's do what we do best and find out why.
Ultimate Halo.
Hey up lads and lasses, Fletch here from Ultimate Halo, and guess what? We're nearly there. You guys have been incredible this year with your support, but if you haven't already and you like Halo Infinite content, please consider subscribing so I can hit that fabled goal of 100,000 subscribers. And I'll also be doing a giveaway. And as soon as I hit that 100k mark, myself and 2 penny props are going to be giving away 5 of these custom Halo Infinite Cortana chips, so you can add that to your collection. And let me know in the comment section down below, which games other than Halo Infinite are you planning on playing this year? So what exactly seems to be giving Halo Infinite an edge compared to its competitors? Because Halo Infinite last year had a bit of a rough kind of ride. People weren't very happy with the gameplay reveal, especially from a graphics perspective. And whilst things seem to be settled now and fans seem very excited, there is a lot more to be excited about, because not only is Halo Infinite seeming to be more of a complete package than before, it will be offering a huge array of content by the looks of things. And what I want to hone in on here is that no two players will experience this video game in the same way, and this covers so many spectrums. On a high level, we have campaign, multiplayer with a revitalized big team battle, we've got Forge, and God, we don't even know what the possibilities are yet, but if it builds on Halo 5, we are in for a crazy time. We've got things such as theatre and hopefully, seriously touch wood on this one, an awesome custom games browser. But how exactly are people going to experience this game differently? Well, first of all, I don't care if 343 are not calling it this, Halo Infinite is definitely looking an open world campaign. In this campaign, it's confirmed that you can practically approach anything in any way you like. So do you want to go from the sky in a Banshee? Do you want to go underground? Because we are aware that there are cave systems underground in the game. Or do you want to go on the surface with a bunch of Marines you've just saved from a banished encampment further down the line? And despite this story is linear, you can approach it in any way you want. Now, when looking at the competitors straight away, Battlefield is out. That game is not offering a campaign. Call of Duty is always a linear experience, and I will bet my top dollar on that for the new one. And honestly, Far Cry is probably the only game I can see being similar in that sense, but Far Cry is a very formulaic series. It sticks to the same formula, and to be honest with you, I've never found those games truly that engaging. But building on the original Halo CE vibes and doing that just on steroids is honestly incredible, and I'm looking forward to the possibilities that enables. So okay, everybody likes something a bit different, whether it's video games or what you like in a particular game, but how do you start Halo Infinite? Do you jump in on the Academy, multiplayer, Forge, campaign? And honestly, I think the Academy is going to do something great, but we're going to touch on that in a moment. But my point here is the Halo community has one of the most diverse fan bases out there, and the tools and the different choices this game is going to give us is going to enable that, much like every other Halo game has done in the past. And even just little things such as the cutscenes. The cutscenes are going to be at different times of day, and it was confirmed in an Ask 343 a little while ago when talking about Zeta Halo. If I go on a cutscene when I'm playing the game when it's nighttime in the game, the cutscene is going to be at night time. It's not going to do what GTA does and wait for the time of day to go forward a little bit. So even if you decide to watch all of the cutscenes on YouTube that somebody's uploaded, maybe I might do that, who knows, but my experience is not going to be the same as yours, and that could actually change up a lot of the ambience in a scene, not just from a visual perspective but audio. There's going to be wildlife that is out at night time that gives off different noises, and the possibilities here and the tone that I can add to the game is just going to change it up completely. However, all of this is great, but I can see some issues arising which 343 thankfully does seem to be addressing. Imagine if I was a new player to Halo, just jumping into Infinite for the first time, and I see this full suite of features that the game is offering me, and I might not know where I need to start, but this is where the Academy comes in, and I think the opportunities it presents will help players settle in and hopefully increase their retention. I mean, we all know what happened to Halo 4 when it came to player retention. It jumped off a cliff not long after it launched, and Halo 5 never really seemed to take off in the first place, to be honest. But now that Halo Infinite is finally coming to PC, the potential player count could skyrocket and therefore be a much greater game as time goes on. And I'm not one to make hugely bold claims on this channel, but I am putting my money on the table now and saying that if Halo Infinite has not an entirely full launch, because I'm going to guess that there are going to be some things missing, but if all the key and main components are there for the game and 343 enables us to do whatever we want, then I think that's going to be a fantastic thing, and I think Halo Infinite is going to edge out over a lot of its competitors. Of course, there are some limitations. It's not on PlayStation, which a lot of these other first-person shooters are, so they do have that benefit in that sense. And to be honest, I'm still glad that Halo is an exclusive to Xbox, but I'm just glad it's coming to PC. And this isn't to say that Battlefield doesn't look incredible. It absolutely does, and I bet the players are going to have some incredible experiences there. I mean, just look at the game. It looks fantastic, and I assume the same will happen with COD if it manages to emulate the success of Modern Warfare, and more particular Warzone, its Battle Royale. However, Halo Infinite looks to be shaping up great, and we haven't even scratched the surface from the looks of things, so hopefully the flights will give a fantastic first impression of the game. It really starts to take off at launch, and we are all in for a fantastic time to come. But let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section down below. If you're not already, please subscribe so we can hit that fabled 100,000 subscribers! Yes, my name is Jack Fletcher, and I will see you next time on the one and the only Ultimate Halo.
Subscribe now to Ultimate Halo for more unfriggin' believable Halo content.